Hey, hola, soy Alfonso y hoy tenemos una serie nueva en el canal que será exclusivamente de vídeos, no va a ser de directos. Hoy vamos a empezar Prim, que es iba a decir una novela gráfica, pero no es una novela gráfica, ni visual novel. Es un juego point and click alemán que me envió el desarrollador. Recibí el email hace relativamente poco. La, la compañía que le hace el marketing y que estaba mandando los juegos a influencers y tal, más o menos la cagó con los códigos que estaban mandando y el juego ya ha salido. Así que si os interesa ir a echarles un vistazo. Por ahora, este vídeo va a ser uno y no más. No sé si va a ser una serie o si va a ser uno y no más. Realmente depende de cuánto tarden la gente del Escudero Valiente en reparar el juego, en dejarme continuar el juego. Y dos, depende también de cuánto tarde eh, otros juegos que tengo pendientes para el canal en español de poder jugarse. Pero mientras tanto, esto me parece una buena opción. Y eso, vamos a empezar Prim. Juego que, por lo poco que he visto, les tengo bastante ganas. Tiene una pinta interesante. No voy a resumir la historia porque el resumen de la historia puede que sea un poco spoiler, pero la animación y todo me parece súper interesante. Cortar hilo de la vida.
Hold on a second. Yes, mortal, I'm talking to you. Are you really sure you know what you're doing there? Cutting a person's life thread results in death. And that's irreversible. Clotho, say something. Lachesis, don't interfere with the human's decisions, sister. As goddesses of fate, we are supposed to remain neutral observers. Am I right, Atropos? Atropos reminded her sisters that they were arguing to no avail. The mortal's choice had been predetermined long ago. Oh, Atropos, can't you speak like a normal person for once? Atropos found her speech quite normal and declined to dignify the remark with a response. So, human, what will it be?
Vale, primero de todo, me encanta que el juego va sobre la muerte y su hija. Spoilers. Pero me encanta que tengamos a Atropos, Lachesis y Cloto en el juego porque, no sé, es el concepto de la muerte y el destino griego, mientras que el concepto de la muerte que tenemos aquí es mucho más católico. Así que tengo mucha curiosidad de ver por dónde van los tiros ahora que han metido a la... ah, no recuerdo cómo es Fates en español, pero estas eran las deidades griegas del destino, ¿no?
Remember, Sunshine, you don't have to do this.
Aparte, como podéis ver, las voces están en inglés, el juego no tiene doblaje en español, eh, tiene un montón de idiomas, pero las voces creo que están solo en inglés. Inglés y puede que alemán, que creo que es el juego es alemán. Pero tiene inglés, español, francés, italiano, alemán en lo que es texto, así que está guay, está guay.
What are you waiting for, mortal? Make your choice.
Me encanta Atropos y cómo lo narra todo porque no ve el tiempo de la misma forma que sus hermanas.
The human turned to Atropos, hoping for a solution to the dilemma, but no answer was forthcoming.
Como dijo Atropos, la respuesta estaba hecha.
Part of the story. Me neither, to be honest.
La
And yet
solución
it
ya
had
estaba
to be
tomada.
told.
What? Wait, I remember this place.
We were here together many times.
Sombra. Vale, no podemos interactuar con nada. Revisé las opciones y no hay una opción para mostrar lo que es interactuable y lo que no. Muchos de estos juegos de point and click tienen una opción que te permite hacerlo, pero no he visto una en este.
What did you call it again?
The world in between. We thought it a fitting locale for our encounters. I mean, a mortal woman and death.
Encounters. Ah, charming as always, Thanatos.
Oh, curioso, es específicamente Thanatos. Entonces es
Are there
el
souls you couldn't...
la
Yes,
muerte griega.
they are trapped here.
No es la muerte como la muerte católica que entendemos.
Mistake.
You have to forgive yourself, Thanatos.
I would much prefer to leave the past in the past.
You won't ever change, will you?
Death is as unchangeable as it is inevitable.
Now show yourself already. Ugh, there's no reason to put on an act with me.
Y ahí está.
Hello, Morwen.
Vale, solo puedo interactuar con su sombra.
You look...
Dead?
I am afraid so.
Vale. Tuvo una hija y Thanatos la dejó atrás. Y ahora ella está muerta y solo queda
What
la
about
hija.
Prim? Is she...
The child is all right. There is no need to worry.
No, she's not. She needs someone by her side. Especially now. Remember what the goddesses of fate said when she was born? A power over life and death would awaken in her, as soon as...
As soon as she turns 16, I know. Forgetting things is not in my nature.
Listen to me. Up until now, it wasn't a problem for you to keep to yourself and do your thing. We got along just fine without you. But now things have changed. She needs help.
Well, I have heard the orphanages these days are not as bad as people make them out to be.
Is this all a cosmic joke to you? She's your daughter too.
How am I supposed to take care of a child? You know who I am.
I know you have your responsibilities, but your daughter is one of them now. She needs you. I need you. So you'll have to find a way to make it work. Promise me you'll take care of her.
No estoy diciendo nada porque no quiero hablar sobre el diálogo. Hay una forma de hacer que el diálogo se mueva de manera manual, pero me gusta que tenga el ritmo y la cadencia que querían los desarrolladores. Así que por eso lo he puesto para que se mueva solo.
Then I think I'm ready for whatever comes next.
Goodbye, Morwen. Safe travels. I will need to make preparations before transporting the child to my realm. Death has a daughter. This is ridiculous.
Y aún así te sacaste la chorra y ahora tienes que lidiar con las consecuencias. Lo siento, Thanatos, pero es culpa tuya.
In the land of the living, Prim didn't have the slightest idea that Thanatos, the god of death, was already on his way to her. The girl's mind was engulfed in a haze of grief, for her beloved mother, Morwen, had passed away in a terrible accident only weeks before. Mourning makes mortals do strange things. In Prim's case, she did what any 15-year-old would do. Go somewhere forbidden.
Vale, curioso. Prim tiene 15 años, aunque el dibujo parece que tiene como mucho menos. Aparenta tener como 10 o así.
Mom's secret hideaway. She never let me up here.
Prim, are you sure this is a good idea? It's really dark up there.
Don't chicken out again, Triss.
Can't we at least wait for better weather? This storm is making everything twice as creepy.
Oh, come on, scaredy pants. You promised don't bail out now.
Do I really have to?
Tristan, please.
Estoy casi seguro de que he escuchado las voces antes en otro juego.
Going through Mom's things might help me feel close to her. Even if it's just for a moment.
Oh, fine. But I'm staying on the ladder. Whoa. What is all this?
I have no idea, but we're here to find out.
Haz clic en el botón principal para moverte. Huevo.
I hope the chicken this monstrosity came from is just as big. Otherwise, ouch.
Vale, pensaba que Prim era como mucho más joven, pero teniendo 15 años, un orfanato tampoco es tan malo.
I wonder where this is. Mom usually didn't take pictures of houses. She was more of a portrait photographer. Ugh, I really hope Mom didn't put that thing in my crib. Although that could explain the nightmares.
Vale, opciones. Vamos a mirar a ver si... Agrandar el texto, avance manual de los diálogos, poses, efectos, música, idiomas. Vale, no hay... me molaría que hubiera... Primero, me gusta que haya una opción de guardado. Me molaría que hubiera... Vale, está el guardado automático y el manual. Mola, mola. Me gustaría que hubiera una forma de revelar con qué puedes interactuar y con qué no. Porque sacudir el ratón hasta que aparece algo de texto, como que no es mi idea favorita de los point and click.
More like lions and wolves. That's Tristan's place. We were neighbors for as far back as I can remember. After Mom died, his family took me in.
Así que no necesito un orfanato.
That's Tristan's place. It's not raining cats and dogs. I never knew Mom was into music.
Si la familia de Tristan la cogió, ¿por qué iba a necesitar un orfanato?
A bag of mole food?
Más allá del tema de que va a tener poderes un año, dentro de un año o menos, no sé por qué necesitaría que Thanatos le haga caso.
Behind you, a three-headed dog.
A what?
Don't worry, it already ate a little kid today.
Ha.
¿Era la madre una deidad griega también? Porque estoy viendo los vestidos estos y el muñeco de Cerbero y tal. No sé, este vestido es muy griego. Vale, puedes repetir diálogos, es lo que estoy viendo.
Strange. The floor makes a different sound here.
The floor at our house does that all the time.
And you should really get that fixed. It drives me up a wall.
Madame can move to a hotel anytime she pleases.
Sí, es lo que iba a decir.
You do know
Eres una invitada en la casa.
you and your family took me in. I mean it.
Even with my dad doing his weird magic tricks all the time? It's so embarrassing.
A price I'm willing to pay to avoid homelessness.
And to live with your best friend.
Yes, that too. Hey, I mean, at least you know your dad. Mom never told me anything about mine. So, what's this under my feet?
Vale, sé que le estás preguntando a tu colega, pero quiero revisar el resto.
This part of the attic is so dark, I won't be able to find anything without some light. And we all know the coolest things are hidden in the darkest places.
No hables con el público, por favor.
Jackpot. A box. And a present? It must be for my birthday.
But isn't your birthday next week?
Vale,
In 3
tendrá
days
16
and 2 hours, to be precise.
16 años en 3 días.
Ahead. Oh. It's like these things were waiting here for me. What a strange box. It's surprisingly heavy for its size. I can't lift it. But
No
I
creo que
can
sea la
try
caja de
to
Pandora.
open it. It's locked, but there's no keyhole. Only a skull-shaped notch. There must be a way to get it open. I'm sure Mom hid something around here.
Vale, tenemos un diario. ¿Hay un inventario o algo? Estoy pulsando los botones del teclado a ver si... No, ninguno hace nada. Si hay un inventario lo explicarán luego, supongo. Mueve la rueda del ratón hacia arriba o pulsa I para abrir el inventario. He pulsado I y no me dejaba hacerlo, pero... Parece que es porque no tenía la opción de hacerlo todavía.
Mom's camera. It meant the
mola.
world to her, and she wanted me to have it. I know Mom will never read these lines, and yet I know it sounds stupid, but writing these diary entries almost feels like talking to her in a way.
Hola mamá, sé que no querías que husmeara entre tus cosas en el desván, pero quería sentirme cerca de ti. Perdóname, te echo de menos. Tareas, abrir caja. Mola.
Okay, I already have enough photos of Tristan, and honestly, he's not that photogenic.
¿Pero qué está ahí? ¿Qué te está oyendo, hija? La acaba de llamar feo en toda la cara al pobre.
Mom's beloved instant camera. It has the brightest flash I've ever seen.
Oh, el flash. Vale, tenemos que usar el flash en la zona oscura para investigar.
Mom's... Let's see if we can shed some light on the matter. Oh, it looks like the batteries are dead. I should ask Tristan if he can get me some.
Momento perfecto para que Tristan se vaya y aparezca Thanatos.
Tristan, can you get me some batteries for the camera? They're in the living room.
Sure.
But be careful.
You know me. I'm graceful as a... Whoa, 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 what? I'm okay.
He'll never learn.
Oh, nunca cansan estos chistes de... No te creas, soy exactamente lo opuesto de lo que está a punto de pasar. ¿En serio? ¿Te has esperado ahí tarareando?
Here's the batteries and a cookie.
Gracias.
Thanks. 3 volts of pure magic. That should do the trick. It may be old, but not old enough to stop me from eating it.
A mí tampoco me parece... No te la...
Yummy.
Si solo la estaba explorando, no estaba... Venga al lado oscuro, tenemos galletas, ¿en serio? Oh, esa referencia es demasiado vieja para que la entienda nadie de la nueva quinta, ¿eh? Esa referencia es muy vieja.
Let's try it again. I should have a look at the photo. Maybe I can spot something interesting. So that's what it looks like over there. More boxes. Wow.
Sí, pero está el colgante.
Wait, what's that shiny thing? Something must have reflected the flash. I'm sure I can find it in the dark now.
Cosa reluciente, está guay.
A necklace. Must have been Mom's. I didn't know her taste was so morbid. Oh, it has a skull pendant. That's weird.
Vamos a probar en la caja.
The tiny skull fits right into this little notch. Let's see what's in here. What? What was that?
Para nada
Okay,
creepy.
things are getting way too strange
Sí.
up here. Prim, can we go now? Please?
You know what? You go ahead. I need a few minutes alone anyway.
Are you sure?
Yup, but leave me some cookies.
You better make it quick.
They say time heals all wounds. Yet grief is not so simple. The pain lingers, a persistent ache that refuses to fade away. But it transforms, shifts shape.
No quería hablar sobre la pérdida, pero parece que últimamente los juegos giran en torno a hablar de ese tema.
A soft bed or a plate of cookies can make all the difference in the world. Because let's face it, cookies make everything better.
It's full of instant photos. What a surprise. Mom took her camera with her everywhere, and guess who was her favorite subject?
Oh.
Here she is, my mom, Morwen. Beautiful.
Le encanta hablar en voz alta, ¿eh?
Oh, that was after
Para
Tristan's
sí misma.
weird obsession with becoming a rope dancer. Didn't end too well for him, to no one's surprise. He really is one big doofus. But he's my doofus.
Oh.
What the heck? Who is this? Okay. Oh, what's that shining behind those boxes?
Se llama incendio, Prim. Debería salir de ahí.
I'll move these out of the way.
De nuevo, se llama incendio, Prim. Debería salir de ahí.
Nobody's gonna believe this.
Curious, but not without fear, Prim approached the circle of light that had manifested right in front of her. Before she could reach it, there he was. Out of the portal stepped a hooded skeleton with eyes as black as the darkest night. And in a voice that sounded more in Prim's head than in her ears, the monster spoke to her.
I am Death, your father. And from now on, you are my ward.
Humans have absolutely no idea what to do when they encounter the Grim Reaper. So, after carefully weighing up all their options, most of them pick the obvious thing and just drop dead. In Prim's case, Thanatos had made sure that wouldn't happen.
Ah.
Thus, when she met him, she only died a little bit. And she changed. Just enough.
Oh, por eso tiene el juego el pelo negro en las imágenes promocionales. Vale, me estaba preguntando por qué tenía el pelo más claro en todo este trozo.
By her long absent father, Prim left behind a whole life, a faithful friend, and broken camera.
Prim? Prim?
No matter how often or how loudly Tristan called her name, Prim was nowhere to be found. Oh, poor dear. Little did Prim know she had been transported to a place where mortals can only go once their life has come to an end.
O si eres la novia de la muerte y vas a quedarte embarazada.
The realm of the dead.
Por lo que parece. Parte 1. Un gesto funesto. Me gusta la rima. Buena rima. El reino de los muertos. 3 días y 2 horas después. Exactamente cuando va a cumplir años.
Well, happy birthday to me, I guess.
Can I come in?
As if you wouldn't if I said no.
Is it a bad time?
¿Me secuestraste siempre es un mal momento o no decir nada? No decir nada. No vamos a antagonizar mucho. Acabas de pisar un moco en el suelo.
I assume you and your mother celebrated your...
What do you care? You killed her.
I do not kill anyone, Prim. People manage that all on their own. I just help their souls pass into the afterlife.
Then why can't I go see her?
We've already
¿Por qué no estás muerta?
this. Your mother has moved on, across the river, to Elysium. That is where my sphere of influence ends, and yours too. She is beyond our reach. So, I wanted you to have this. It's not wrapped like you might be used to, but it has been passed on in our family from generation to...
What am I supposed to do with a stupid pocket knife?
Well, for one, it's not a knife, it's a scythe.
Whatever. You're
Me
going
gusta el concepto de navaja guadaña de bolsillo.
as useless as all the other trash you expect me to waste my time with.
I understand you are not in the mood for talking right now. I will return later. I'm late for work anyway.
Wait.
Yes?
Me gusta el diseño de que es un esqueleto, pero su ropa, su túnica, representa un esqueleto también. Este no es mi lugar, aquí no hay nada que hacer. Espero que me pase todo el día sentada. He estado ausente toda mi vida. ¿Qué te da el derecho a tomarte?
I don't belong here.
All souls belong here, eventually. It is the natural order of things.
Oh, taking a girl hostage. Very natural.
You are not a hostage. I am your father. Now that your mother can no longer care for you, the duty has fallen to me, and I can only do it in my realm. I must not neglect my work.
But
Enough! My decision is final.
I had a life, and you stole it from me. I had a friend.
There are plenty of beings in my realm. I will allow you to meet them, so you can make new friends. But only once you stop your fruitless attempts to escape, of course.
You can wait for that till you drop dead.
Sí, ya veo que se llevan muy bien y que Prim es extremadamente sarcástica. ¿Puedo visitar a Tristan por lo menos?
Can't I at least visit Tristan?
You absolutely cannot. It's too dangerous.
Dangerous? I can look after myself.
That is not what I mean.
So, what do you mean?
You might have changed.
Oh, you mean the hair? Oh, that's not bad, actually.
No, that is not it. Have you noticed any...
Oh, están teniendo la
changes
charla.
in your body lately?
Ugh, Thanatos, gross!
I assume that is a no.
That is a mind your own damn business.
Vale, parece que tenemos que hacer todas las opciones de diálogo, aunque no quería ser
There's
borde.
nothing to do here. Do you expect me to sit around all day?
I knew I would not be able to spend much time with you. So, in anticipation of your arrival, I have gathered a wide array of playthings, reading material, and educational items for you. It is more than any child could want.
But I'm not a child. Can't you get that into your big, dumb, dead, hollow head? What would I do with a rocking horse?
It is a toy with an interesting history. The earliest examples can be traced back to the Middle Ages. The functionality is both simple and timeless. You climb into the saddle, and by shifting your weight back and forth, you...
It's useless. Talking to you is useless, Thanatos.
Vale. Situación tensa.
You've been absent all my life. How do you have the right to decide for me now?
I had to go away to fulfill my duty here. Your mother understood this.
Don't act like you knew her.
But I did. After we ended our liaison...
Liaison? Oh, that's...
Tienes que dejar de hablar de tu relación con Warner de esa forma.
In the land of the living, and I would return to my obligations. But now she is gone. And here we are.
Yeah, here we are. Everything you say just sounds like a feeble excuse to me. You abandoned us. My whole life, I didn't have a father. And sometimes that sucked pretty hard. But all in all, I was okay. I had Mom. Do you know what's even worse than not having a father? Finding out you do have one, and he's a huge disappointment. And you can bet your oversized gothic bathrobe I'm gonna find a way to get back with or without your help.
You will address me with respect. If I had spoken to my father like this, he would have...
Oh, was your daddy mean to you? Is that how you got this way?
Enough! I tried my best.
Thanatos no sabe dónde te estás metiendo y Prim tampoco.
Just as I promised. And now see where it has gotten us. I knew it. The very idea of Death having a child is absurd. I have more important things to do. I think it is best you stay safe in your room. You will not leave until I allow it.
Fine.
Fine.
No voy a lanzar la guadaña, por ahora.
Wow. He really did lock the door from the outside. Oh, I have to find a way to get back home. But first, I need to get out of this room.
Qué conveniente.
What was that?
Eso ha sido nuestra señal de guardar la partida y dejarlo para el próximo vídeo. Espero que os esté gustando el comienzo de Prim. A mí personalmente me está gustando bastante. Me gusta el estilo artístico y la historia. Las voces están bien, no espectaculares. Hay momentos en donde no sé, se nota que a lo mejor le falta un poquito de experiencia o la forma en la que lo estaban diciendo no es del todo mi estilo, pero oye, en general no tengo ninguna queja con las voces ni con cómo está escrito. El estilo artístico está bastante guay. Me gusta el tema de point and click que tiene, porque es un point and click. Eso está guay, pero tengo que dejarlo por aquí porque tengo otras cosas que hacer. Así que eso, espero que os haya gustado el primer capítulo de Prim. Si queréis ver más, decídmelo en los comentarios. Lo grabaré seguramente 2 o 3 episodios más, porque tengo ganas de seguirlo jugando. Pero lo largo que sea esta serie depende totalmente de cómo respondéis a ella. Así que ya sabéis. Dicho esto... Uy, no están los créditos moviéndose. Dame un segundo. Ahí está. Si queréis estar en los créditos, como tenéis ahí a Orionidas, Rico Dino, Mr. P, Gamer DLM, Blackstar, Talking, Max, To Was Taken, Yui, Greg y Shadow Mage Alpha, solo tenéis que apoyar al canal como podéis hacerlo, y podéis hacerlo en los directos, suscribiéndoos, regalando subs, utilizando bits, dando propinas en los directos o en Coffee. O también podéis suscribiros en Patreon, en donde tendréis acceso exclusivo a vídeos que estarán solo en Patreon. Y también tenéis acceso temprano a vídeos que estarán eventualmente en YouTube, como los Taste and Aftertaste, los Gusto y Regusto, estarán en YouTube, pero estarán en Patreon primero. Dicho esto, también podéis regalarme algo de la lista de Throne o podéis autorregalaros algo del merchandising de Halloween o del merchandising del canal. Recordad que el merchandising de Halloween desaparece el 28 de noviembre y lo tenéis el enlace en la descripción. O también podéis pedirme que os edite algún vídeo, por ver que soy editor de vídeo y tengo las comisiones abiertas. Dicho esto, hasta aquí Prim. Espero que os haya gustado y espero veros en el próximo vídeo, directo, lo que sea que esté haciendo. Así que hasta entonces, see ya.